Hi guys, it's Clarissa, also known as the Bunny Simmer, and today I wanted to cover some Sims 4 news. There is a lot happening. There seems to be a lot of activity on Twitter and things going on, so I thought we would jump right in. So if you didn't know, yesterday, November 14th, the official mod hub for The Sims 4 went live on CurseForge, and so The Sims shared a link to that yesterday on their official Twitter page, and then they also shared a blog post, which we'll look at a second, that kind of covers what CurseForge is, and also gives some like really beginner information about what custom content is and how it kind of impacts the game, which I think is really cool. And then the last thing they shared yesterday was a retweet from CurseForge. So let's jump right in and look at the blog post. So this is the post that went up yesterday that talks about the new custom content hub that has been launched on Overwolf. So it will be actually held on CurseForge, which I believe Overwolf is like the parent company for. And so this article or blog is written by Holly, who is a feature producer for the Sims 4 team. And so here Holly really goes into like the purpose of having the mod hub. And that's really because one of the challenges of having mods and CC in your game is that every time the Sims 4 game has to be updated, oftentimes that leads to broken mods and broken CC, and trying to sleuth out what is broken and what's not can be just a real pain. And so the goal is, one, to have a place where Sims 4 mods and CC are all held together, but also making the process of seeing what's outdated and what needs to be updated much more streamlined for players. And so this blog goes into some of that information. It also gives some really general information like what is a mod and what is custom content and some of the lingo that we use as Sims player. It even explains what the difference between Maxis Match and Alpha CC is, which I thought was really cool. And then at the bottom, it gives some beginner information about the partnership with Overwolf and CurseForge, which I thought was really cool. So it goes in here to explain that why the partnership is, like I said, to have a one-stop shop for mods and CC and things like that. It also shares information that CurseForge is having a CC festival where different creators can submit content that they've created in order to win prizes and things like that, which I think is kind of cool. And so we will actually jump over to the mod hub now. Again, it's hosted by CurseForge, and this is their website kind of announcing the new launch. It's also just a really pretty website. So for them, they're sharing what is the benefit, like why have all of our content in one place. And so it's saying that you still have access to all the things that we love as Sims players who use mods and CC. It also shows that the content is 100% safe for computers. As somebody who's been playing The Sims for a really long time, I was really nervous, especially when playing The Sims 2, which is when I first jumped into using CC, as I was always worried what I was downloading and how it was going to impact my computer. And so it's really cool for those who might be really interested but will have those worries still, that all of the mods and CC that they get through CurseForge is safe for their computer. And it's also going to help with the update problems that we have. So if you keep scrolling down, they have more information for those who are interested in creating mods. Why are words so hard for me today? So talking about how you can participate. As somebody who's not a modder, I am going to scroll past that a little bit. But what I thought was really cool about the website is that they have a timeline for this. So of course, in October last month, we had the announcement that told us about this new partnership. Yesterday, the official mod hub was launched. And then next month, not that long from now, they are going to have an open beta test for the Sims 4 mod manager. And this is going to be kind of really the key to this partnership, I think, for a lot of players, that you're going to be able to see what mods you have from their icons. You're going to be able to tell what needs updated, what is kind of like broken mods or CC that you have have in your game and really help to streamline that process to make using mods and CC in your game much easier, which I'm really looking forward to. I've kind of Sims 2, I was very much into using custom content and things like that. And by the time I got into the Sims 4, I was just really kind of frustrated of having to constantly update things with every new launch of the game. And like, I appreciate having updates to the game because it means it does work better, but having to update all of my mods and CC just became too much of a pain for me to want to constantly have it in my game. So I'm excited to see how that impacts just my personal gameplay. And then in January, the contest winners for that CC Fest will be announced, which is kind of cool. And of course, they're foreshadowing upcoming things in 2023. And so I do have the link for the Sims CC Festival just in case that you guys are interested. So they are just calling creators. I think this is a way to try to get more people to add their content beyond the mod squad that we know are some of the first people to know about this and to be able to put their content on the mod hub. And so this is to get new creators in, but also for Sims players to be able to vote on the content that they think is the coolest or the most useful, or however you deem what's cool. So anyway, this is showing kind of the phases to this process. And I think this is really interesting. A cool way to get more content here, a way to push content to be on the mod hub. Right now, content for The Sims 4 is really kind of all over the place, right? Like it's on Tumblr. It's the Sim resource. You have people who have it exclusively on their Patreon pages. And so I think this is a really cool way to try to get that push for things to all be in the same spot. So beyond this partnership, The Sims also shared news on their Twitter today through this pinned tweet. It says, "Inspiration is contagious. For creators near, far, and wide, all it takes is a single spark to ignite your imagination, show off your creativity with a plumb bob, and spark something." So obviously, I went right back to the Sims blog to read it. And so this is really kind of a push from the Sims team to acknowledge the work of content creators, mod creators, CC creators, and their role in really shaping and forming what the Sims community is, and how all of their work really is just inspires so much creativity within our community. So I thought that was cool. So they are having a partnership with some awesome content creators, which is called Pass the Spark, and you can see information about it here. And they created this like little short film that has some really iconic things in The Sims that I hope is foreshadowing that these items are going to be back in the game. Like, I know all of us missed this bed. It's a shame it is not in The Sims 4. And so these are some screenshots from that short film or short video, and just how like using the plumb bob as a place of just illustrating creativity, which I think is really cool. It is a very iconic piece of our franchise. And so they are also bringing back the Sim sessions. That is the term that they used right when we had them in the game. But anyway, it's saying it's a new series that is going to give us a kind of behind the scenes look at how artists re-record their songs using Simlish, which I honestly, it's one of my favorite little things in the game. I love when a song that I absolutely adore comes on my Sims radio and is in Simlish. So I think it'll be really, speaking in Simlish is not easy. So I'm really excited to kind of see what artists they're talking about and to have a little more behind the scenes information about the Sims game. So yeah, that is what's going on with the Sims 4. How do you guys feel about this new custom content hub? Do you think it's something that you will utilize? What do you think about this new campaign that the Sims team has, focusing on the creativity of the community? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And as always, if you like videos, please like them and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. So hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you soon.